You're in the mix with DJ Nightcap. This is a Breaking Texas exclusive.
You are now rocking with the Fleet DJs.
This is Breaking Texas.
Fleet DJs.
Holding it down for H-Town. Fleet DJ Nightcap.
What up, though, man? This is DJNightcap.com, smoking word. You know how we get down, man. And this time, we finna chop it up, light it up, and see what's up with the homie, Allyn Cole. What's up, dog?
What go down, big dog?
Man, if y'all don't know, man, this is one of the hottest, I guess you could still say up and coming. But, man, he done already done so much goddamn work, man. You know what we finna do, man. I'm already high. This is Smoking Word, man. We got the weed ready. It's like 4 different kinds of motherfucking sativa in here, man. It's finna get real freaky with this one. And of course, you know it's paper planes right here on Smoking Word. And if it ain't raw, I'm gonna say, nah, I don't want it. So while I get this blunt ready, man, how about you tell the people where they can find you at on the internet, everything you do, the people you done work with, the whole nine. Run your spiel.
Okay, I'll run it down. I'm Allyn Coleman. You can find me at Allyn Coleman on all platforms. I'm actually a Googleable entity. You know what I mean? It's only me and the dentist that carry that name, and you know I'm not messing with no teeth. Also, as far as people that I've worked with, Wired Up, Rapper Queen, Chucky Trill, Blase Santana, the homie Manifest Maintain, just to name a few. You know what I mean? I know I'm forgetting somebody. Sumo, hey, shout out Sumo. Yeah, A1, shout out A1. Homicide, yeah, dog, G2, you know what I'm saying, forever. Who? G3, bro, good looking. And what was the other one? What was the other question?
IG, where can they find you at on IG?
Allyn Coleman, Allyn Coleman, Coleman, and it's that on all platforms that's streaming or otherwise. Yeah, so check me out.
All right, man, that's what's up. How long you been making music professionally?
I say since about 2010 is when I started charging niggas, about 2010.
And for you personally, what happened? You know, what moment in life was it that said, you know what, I'm ready to do this?
Well, I got a partner named Two Time. He used to run a company called The Goodfellas. It was a production company. And he recorded some of my other friends from high school. We did a tape together that nobody ever heard. So coming into college, I thought I had precedence. I thought I had something when it came to his beats specifically. And when I got there, I realized I had to wait in line. And what ended up happening was the other guy would get the beats first and stuff. So I just asked him, look, bro, go on and sell me the software and the hardware, and I'll learn to do it myself. And since then, it's been on the crack, and that was about 2005. But I never really took it serious and started selling stuff until 2010.
Okay, and you know, the people may be just getting to know who you are, but I know who you are. And like, your name is definitely on the rise out here in the city of Houston, right? So when you, I guess not look around, but I guess when you listen around to what's really going on with other producers, what do you think is the difference between an Allyn Cole beat and them other dudes?
That's a good question. I don't know. I just try to do whatever the artist asks of me, right? So a lot of guys will try to come in there and impose their will. They'll tell an artist, this is my sound. And they're trying to protect their sound over just trying to make a good song overall. I just try to serve the artist as best to my ability. And it sound and you know, I got my own sensibilities. I got my own ideas about how things should sound. And we meet in the middle. It's compromise. I believe that's the best word for it. I find a compromise with the artist, and that leads to like the best product.
Man, I had to hurry and put the weed down. My question was so hot coming off. So do you think it's wrong, in your opinion only, do you think it's wrong for a producer to be like, nah, you came here for that Allyn Cole sound, you gonna get that Allyn Cole sound?
Only if they're forcing it on the artist. Because after all, you know, the artist is also being judged for the product that's being presented to the general public. So with that being said, it got to be compromised because, like, both of our names are on this. We both assume liability once this is out. Ain't nobody gonna say, "Oh man, he should have produced a better beat. He would have went harder." You know what I mean? So you gotta listen to the artist. That's first and foremost. You know, you're as a producer, you're in a service position. You know what I mean? And as long as you keep that, you know, in mind and you keep that in tow, you should be fine.
That's what's up, man. I'm finna get this jump ready though.
Yeah. Get it together. Get it together.
We are not cutting. We're gonna leave all this. This is smoking word, and the only way you can smoke is when you roll one up.
You put it right in my hand. I couldn't ask for a better pass. I used to have a partner we used to hoop with. You drop him a dime off or whatever, he nigga be scared of moments and shit, big moments. Nut up in big moments. You drop him a dime and one of them niggas hit his hand, he get to look in his hand, looking at his hands and shit. Bro.
Did you play sport? What sport you played in high school?
I played basketball. In high school, I was a 6'3" point guard, but I never got in much because the coach and I had a real feud, and that's weird to say as a kid having a feud with a grown man. He know who he is and he know what he was doing, so I'm just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you was one of them kids.
I had to die.
Yeah.
I can admit to that. I was one of them kids for sure. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know.
That boy Pimp C said some of my joints be tight, some of my joints be fucked up. But this one look real nice though, you know what I'm saying?
Good to me.
Oh yeah, that's how we do it right here on Breaking Texas, man. Yeah.
Show
All right,
your work.
let's get back to it. Right? You say you work with Wide Up, and then you said Chucky Trill, Rapping Queen, and shit like that, right?
Yes, sir.
How do you as a producer recognize what an artist really want? Because, you know, some artists think they know what they want. And some artists really do know what they want. So what do you look for when you be like, oh, okay, I see what your vibe is and you know, stuff like that?
What I've come to find is if you go and you listen to an artist's music, 9 times out of 10, your perception of them doesn't match with their perception of themselves. So usually what I come to find is they approach you with what they want. And then from there, once you guys, you know, put something out according to their demands, then you can sit back and analyze if this is good enough to be put out or if this is good enough to represent you as a product. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how we do it. And each case is different. You know what I'm saying? But mostly people pretty much know what they want and they view themselves in a pretty accurate light. The people that I work with.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. Let me see how I can ask this question, because I want to be respectful. I don't want to disrespect nobody out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I guess, here we go. What kind of artists do you not like to work with? There we go. There we go. Damn it.
Okay. So you come from a sports background. You know when somebody isn't coachable. You know what I mean? Like if you telling me.
Maintain. Shout out to Maintain, man, back there working the cameras.
Maintain.
Doing his thing, man.
Manifest Maintain.
Make sure y'all check out Stream Team Radio whenever you can, man. I promise. Some good shit going on over there, man. Okay, my bad.
Yeah. Nah, I always plug my bro.
Fucking right.
For sure.
Nah,
that's fan band. Look, we getting confused. Yeah, somebody that's coachable. Anybody with some sense, I'm willing to work with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you can communicate effectively, we could come to some kind of middle ground, and I'm sure we can have a conducive work environment outside of just an ignorant nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's nobody I can't work with. We could find middle ground, and I can get you what you need. You know what I mean?
I dig it. Now, let's say somebody's watching, right? And they never heard a Allyn beat, don't know your production style, you know what I'm saying? How would you describe your overall vibe of your production to somebody that never heard it before?
You know what? I think I'm gonna let my mans answer this because I don't know like how a person views me unless they tell me, you know.
How would you describe his production style, like Allyn Cole? You know what I'm saying? His
Allyn
vibe.
Coleman beat. All right, so like we grew up in Houston. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
We all heavily, I think, influenced by DJ Screw, the Screw sound, you know what I'm saying, slowed and chopping. So when you hear Allyn Coleman beat, he used to do like a lot of samples, you know what I'm saying? So it would sound kind of like, you know what I'm saying, an old school, like just like an old school chop. Like, you know how sometimes DJ Screw will get a part and he'll loop it, you know what I'm saying? So I think he kind of got that sound, but then I know he also got other sounds than sampling, so it's like, you know, when he get to making original beats, I don't think they sound like anything that anybody else is really making, because like the different other the producers and the type of music that he make, like when he likes something and he think it's jamming, he gonna make the shit, you know what I'm saying? And then it's up to you whether or not you fucking with it or not. So, you know,
That's
what's
up. I dig it. That's what's up. That's the homie main thing, man. They gotta know this dude a
How
good
many
7,
of us
8 years,
have
man.
that?
It's a good guy, man. Real talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tiny Tim.
Thank you, my dear, wonderful friends.
Pay you a visit, pay you a visit. Cause you fit the description of niggas that snitching. Suit and ties are business, you son of a bitches. Everyone know that Wiggity's wicked, let's get it. Tippin', 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 tippin'. Suit and ties are business, you son of a bitches. I'm on a mission, it's another invention or an extension, fourth dimension. Forgot to mention, judge my heart, not my intention. The road to hell is paved with them bitches, and I'm not a nigga that work for the city. It's too hot, then get out the kitchen. They call me Joe Jackson, give your ass a whipping. My bitch take a licking and she keep on ticking. You hung with them clowns, now Georgie's missing. Don't see the vision, the work is backflipping. No bull like I'm Pippin, you become a victim. Serial killer again and again, and man, I kill this shit from beginning to end. And I tippin', tippin', Suit and ties are business. You son of a bitches, niggas defenseless. Put up the fences, Denzel and fences. Niggas is pensive, my care is intensive. My time is expensive, niggas is ignorant. It's not that intricate, my flow is bigoted. I'm only fucking with big black businesses. Cuter than kittens and softer than mittens. This beat is too whimsical, hey, what the dickens? Colder than Michigan, rolling like Michelin. Got her where she trust the Gordon Fisherman. Took her to Syracuse, she don't like Minutemen. She's Robin Givens, all about the Benjamins. I'm housing niggas, the flow is my tenement. I'm only sparing the children and innocent. Pay you a visit, pay you a visit. Cause you fit the description of niggas that snitching. Suit and ties are business, you son of a bitches. Everyone know that Wiggity's wicked, let's get it. Tippin', tippin', tippin',
Goodbye.
That's what's up. All right, man. Well, let's have a little fun, man. Let's let the fans get to know you. Let's let the world see exactly who Allyn Cole is, man. This part of the interview, man, is called Break 'em Off. Right here, everybody that sit in these seats with me, they always get broke off with these same questions. All right, here we go. Question number 1. If you knew you was going to get $1 million tax-free, right? But you had to pick which way you wanted it. You want your million right now, or you want $100,000 for the next 10 years?
I'm gonna need that 100 for the decade.
Why is that? Why pass on the million?
Well, for one, and this is tax free. You said, right? So we getting the whole
wop.
Yeah. Man, incrementally is fine because it's spread it out over time. It kind of just in case I lack discipline, from time to time, like I don't even got it all right now to spend it. So you know what I mean? I think I spread it out over time.
That's what's up. All right then. Let's keep it going.
You got the lighter, big dog?
Next question is, if you knew you was finna make $10 million, guaranteed, right?
Yeah.
But another stipulation, you either gotta do it as a producer or do it as like an artist, an A&R or something, and nobody really know who your name is.
Honestly, damn, I love producing though. Fuck.
You could be a big famous, successful producer, get your $10 million, or you could, be the quiet back office record label guy, and not too many people know who you are, but you that man though, you that nigga.
I'll be the record label guy.
Why is that? You give up the producing?
I don't need the fame. The fame's not necessary. Like
Yeah.
that's, you know what I mean? Like that's fleeting. You know what I mean? And that come with a price that I'm not really sure that I'm ready to pay. But I'll take
up.
that money though.
That's what's
you know
up.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
I take that money for sure.
That's what's up. I dig that. All right then, let's keep this thing going. How do you feel about the most recent presidential election? How do you feel about the outcome?
I'm happy one side got their candidate. I'm not.
Tell me more.
I'm not keen on either one of the gentlemen. I'm versed in what Joe Biden did and hit from 1974 to 1994. He was an advocate for locking people up for more time, giving people who had longer stretches the death penalty. He's an advocate for the death penalty, right? He stood in Congress many a time saying if he got 5, give him 10. If he got 10, give him 20. He got 20, give him 50. He got 50, give him the chair. I'm not. Then the crime bill. So people will give him a pass on the crime bill because they say in '94 there was the crack epidemic happening, right?
Okay.
So this kind of cleaned up the streets and gave the police free reign to work. But I implore you, who put crack in the communities?
Facts. Big facts.
It's like, okay,
Big
you
facts.
sprinkle it on us and then take us to jail for having a little dust on us. It's like the shit is retarded. So that's him. As far as Kamala, did a little research.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
As the district attorney, she has the highest conviction rate in the state's history. Commendable, yes. Right? We're gonna give her a hand clap, right?
Don't ask me that question.
Here's the problem though. There have been several pending investigations about her withholding evidence to maintain said conviction rate.
Yeah.
All right. So if that don't do it for you,
I mean,
right, in the Democratic,
I'm asking your opinion.
Yeah.
Look.
And if that don't do it for you, in the Democratic debates, Kamala Harris called Joe Biden. I mean, I say call him Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Edit that. She called Joe Biden a couple of names.
I'm gonna send this to Joe Budden DM.
Right, look.
I promise you, I am.
Send it to old Joe. Maybe I can get on
I'm
the
gonna
show.
send it to that nigga. Still owe me $12. I ain't forgot.
He gonna need that 12. But yeah, she called him a couple names in the Democratic debate. I don't want to repeat if the claims are unfounded. I don't like alleging things. I don't like letting, I would never push a narrative. Then it turned out to not be true and you look stupid. So it's two sides of the same dirty coin, big dog. All right, okay. Yeah, your president was elected, everybody. You went out and voted and you made your voice heard.
Did you vote?
I did not. And I'm being honest. And I'm being honest about that. I can't do stuff I don't believe in. I'm gonna vote just because, okay, look, it's like this. In Greenwood, I'm sorry.
Hey, we got lucky. We didn't need your vote, but
yeah,
I'm the type of guy to I'll fuck. I don't want to say that on you. You know what I'm saying? But fuck that motherfucker too.
Yeah,
but I still went and voted.
So watch this. This is just my belief system. It don't got nothing to do with nothing else but that.
Remember, we on camera.
Yeah, no. Okay. So, how do you like your racism? Systemic or blatant?
I posted that same thing.
I might have got it from you.
You probably
looking
did.
at them, looking at the meme, and I took that and I thought about that. That's absolutely true. Look, with the Trump administration and during his 4 years, they were right in your face. You knew who they were. They were meaner. All of a sudden, they were nastier. They were more blatant. They were more intentioned. They were out. Like they riding in them pickup trucks.
I know where you're going with this.
Right?
So
Okay.
So let me ask you this. I know where you're going with this. And we saying, yeah, we know exactly who they are now, right? In my opinion, when people say that, I think they are realizing, I think black people need to realize, man, I might have got too comfortable around this motherfucker.
For sure.
Because
Yeah,
they never left.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. But when Trump hit with his administration, when that shit hit and they came out the woodworks and they came out the shadows, now that's when you came to that realization. Because they came out, like now you see him for what he is, and it's like, oh shit. And if you're ignorant, if you claiming ignorance as a white person, and you're saying, oh, I don't see this isn't my experience every day, you're willfully ignorant.
I think we had better chances of defeating racism when it was systemic over this blatant. That's my own personal.
Man, I can't combat that. I don't. You know what I mean? I
like it when they didn't have this emboldenedness about.
Yeah,
it.
you're right. Well, they have been emboldened. You for sure. Yeah, nah. You making some points. Talk about it.
Man. Anyway, man, we got super deep.
Heavy. Nah, bro. You put them politics.
You know
on
how
me.
you be smoking and shit, and then just start talking about some shit, and then you be talking about some shit.
I was personally attacked on Facebook because I wrote that I didn't vote, and it was people coming at me that I thought loved me.
I mean, I still love you, but I think I would always suggest voting. I really would. I still haven't forgot what our ancestors did to get us to vote, and I still believe if more people would have voted in 2016, we would have never got this. Because I'll be honest, I didn't vote in 2016 because I didn't fuck with old girl and I ain't fuck with old boy.
And neither did he. Why
I didn't.
Neither did he. He got a song that
was
details
my
shit.
first time in my life ever not voting.
Okay.
And when they put out the numbers of how many black people didn't, we're only 13% of this population.
Yes.
And
he knows his stuff.
Only
man.
half of that voted. Mm-hmm. Only half of that voted, and like 25% of that voted for that bullshit ass nigga.
You know
what I'm saying?
You know his constituency base this time around was guess who? Niggas.
It was 20% this time. 20% of
That's
black
crazy. That's wild. The 20% is a baffling number. No, that's not a baffling 20%.
That means 1 out of 5 of us walking around here is a clue. I can't say that word on.
I don't know if that number's in. That seemed a bit egregious.
Got the touch like Midas. That she feeling so excited. My bucket can't hide it. When she see it, wanna ride it. Getting there. Getting there. Getting there. Got the touch like Midas. That she feeling so excited. My bucket can't hide it. When she see it, wanna ride it. Getting there. Getting there.
This is not a dance, this is a movement. When I get you in that room, girl, this is how I do ya. Like it when you throw it back and put your back into it. Hitting every wall like we sit inside jacuzzi. We can make a movie. Get in there. I'm in there like swimming. She brought her friend here. She said that friend scared. She said that friend share. I said friends hoe here. Looked at each other, that host there. Woke up next morning, they both there. Looked at my dick and they so's there. They tried to be slick and leak kosher.
Got the touch like Midas. That she feeling so excited. My bucket can't hide it. When she see it, wanna ride it. Getting there. Got the touch like Midas. That she feeling so excited. My bucket can't hide it. When she see it, wanna ride it. Getting there. All the pretty girls wanna have sex with me.
So sexy.
I seen you in the gym. You can't flex with us. These niggas are impetuous, backstabbing and treacherous. Make me lose religion. Episcopal, Methodist. Know I ass at the highest. Know a dress can't hide it. Got the touch like Midas. I'ma make a whole divided. Speaking of division, I divide and multiply. Her legs like parentheses, I'm fucking in the ride. Boosting up my energy the way she pole ride. I'm about to record another all-time high. Got the touch like Midas. That she feeling so excited. My bucket can't hide it. When she see it, wanna ride it. Getting there, getting there. Getting there, getting there. Getting there, getting there. Getting there, getting there. Got the touch like Midas. That she feeling so excited. My bucket can't hide it. When she see it, wanna ride it. Getting there, getting there. Getting there, getting there. Getting there, getting there. Getting there, getting there.
Bulky and heavy. Bulky and heavy. Bulky and heavy.
Music. Let's get back to the music. You got some music coming out.
No one's coming to save you. That's this guy right. That's that guy right there.
When is it dropping?
It actually dropped on my birthday, which was October 29th.
Happy belated birthday.
I appreciate that, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And what is the first, what are your goals with this project? And then when you listen to it, what do you get from this project?
My goal is to maybe get a new listener or two. Somebody who wasn't particularly sold on my sound or my ability now has a different perception of me. And as far as what do I get when I listen to it? Another level of growth. Like I've taken another step in the right direction. That's how I feel about it personally.
And this is not your first project that
you
put out, right?
Nah, hell
so
no.
After listening to the project and seeing the response, what have you seen that's been the difference in this one? You know what I'm saying? Than anything else before.
As far as a critical response or like an audience response?
The audience response and how you felt about it after it belonged to the public.
This was the first one that I was actually supremely confident about. I'm never really confident about anything that I put out until it's digested by the general public and they tell me like, hey man, this is something. You know what I mean? As far as with this one, by the grace of God, you know, a few people, they like jamming it. They told me that it's impacted, you know, it's cracked their little top 5 or whatever they're playing currently, and that's something always to be grateful for, that somebody actually listen to you with everything that there is to listen to. If somebody takes the time to actually jam something that you made, I'm always thankful for that, for sure.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And who else is on this project that you haven't previously mentioned working with?
My good friend Davy, she's a BBW model and she's an artist as well. I'm gonna be working with her more in the future.
That's what's up.
Like I mentioned before, my partner Sumo Lit, he got a few songs out. Don't give me the line, I couldn't tell you what they are.
Shout out to Sumo World Radio.
Yeah. Nah, Sumo, he used to run with
Sumo.
Yeah, he's a rapper. He's just a rapper. He out my neighborhood, Hiram Clark. He used to run with Black District. You might have seen him at a few of Acres Level Up shows.
Well, then my bad, Sumo.
But Sumo, yeah, shout out him.
To Sumo.
Yeah.
And shout out to Sumo World Radio.
Yeah. Shout out to both Sumos. I know which Sumo you referring to too, but shout out him, man.
So who are some of your other favorite producers around the city?
I always start and end by saying one of my favorites is Fred Dunham. You know what I'm saying? He's a pioneer of a certain sound. His music made it to the show Empire, for God's sakes. I fuck with Fred Dunham tough. I like Junior Genius stuff. That record he got with Yo Gotti is hard. That record he got with Drake is super tough. I like EXO.
Okay.
Like EXO shit is hard. You know what I'm saying? It's super dope. I like what he got with Black Youngster now. Black Youngster and Moneybag, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And then Lil Ju, Meg producer. I like his stuff too, man. That Cash shit That was the one. You know what I'm saying? So it's a few guys, man. Like Houston is in good hands in terms of producers.
Okay. All right. So I want to know who you think is better. Who is better out of who makes better beats out of Beat King and DJ Chose?
Okay, so I'm going to tentatively say Beat King, but it's only because I've been watching him make beats since 2008.
Okay.
Like he's been like on like YouTube and various other video platforms making beats since like 2000. I can remember as early as I can remember as early as 2009. If anybody else recall, he used to wear like a Dr. Seuss hat and make beats with the MPC and shit. And I was like, bro, this guy got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I tended like it's, but and I don't know if I'm biased in that, but I like Beat King stuff, man, because it's silly, man. It's irreverent. It's off kilter. It's like off. You know what I'm saying? He got his own sound. He got his own. He made his own lane for sure. You know what I mean?
Okay. Let's keep it going. Let me hit this good old margarita back here, man.
Greenwood, you should really try one.
Shout out to the margarita man. All right, man. Let's keep it going. Who make better beats out of June or EXO?
That's like apples and oranges. Cause while EXO can give you like an album cut, most of the shit that I like from him, and this is a personal preference thing, most of the stuff that I like from him is more of a single type of deal. It's more like a banger.
Okay.
As far as the stuff that I like from June, either way it go. He redid the Song Cry for Drake, redoing the J. That was an ill flip to me. I fucked with that. Now, like I say, that song with Yo Gotti and Lil Baby, that whole was hard. Like them sounds, his choices, his decisions.
There you go.
Creatively, I like. They resonate with me.
Okay, let's take it out of Texas then.
Okay.
Who's better, Kanye or Just Blaze?
I'm very, very biased. I'm a big time Kanye West fan. I would put that out there a million times. I don't give a fuck what he does publicly. I'll put that out there. Let it be known. If I could ever work with that motherfucker, if I could ever be in the same room with that motherfucker, I'm going to take the opportunity. So I'm going to say Kanye West. I believe he's watching anybody in a beat battle. Anything you want to do.
You think
that
so?
That nigga has produced for half of music.
You think so?
The only person that has more Grammys than him as an African-American producer is...
You tell me, you the producer.
Quincy Jones. That's crazy. Quincy Jones got like 60 of them motherfuckers.
And you still think he the best? You think he better than Timberland?
I don't believe in better. I only believe in different. I'm a big time fan. I'm extremely biased when it come to that shit. I'm just rolling off accolades.
Let's do it this way then.
I don't believe anybody's better than Timberland. Let me put that out there.
Let's do it this way.
There ain't no better than Timberland.
You getting in a road trip, you finna light up a blunt, you just want to hear some beats.
All right, he's doing that to me.
There, who beats you gonna listen to first?
Shit.
Kanye's or Timbo's?
Why would you do this? This, goddamn. Oh. Ain't no diplomatic answer to that, bro. You just gotta be like, I will go Kanye.
Whoa. I mean, you have your right to your opinion, but
whoa. Cause watch this. Cause listen, watch this. Okay, so now I'm thinking about bodies of work. Okay. Right now, all right, look.
Half of music.
Now, look. Now, if you're talking about a body of work, I'm thinking about the albums that I'm listening to. So you listening to Missy first and second album, right? That's all Timbo. Then you got Genuine first album, which is arguably one of the better R&B CDs nigga ever in terms of like production and presentation. That shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Aaliyah shit. But then when I'm thinking about Kanye albums, it's mostly himself. And then that when he did that 5 or whatever, and out of that he had 3 good albums or whatever. And I jammed that. I gotta go with Kanye.
The latter half of Jay-Z career is all Kanye.
Yeah,
and Just
man.
Blaze.
Yeah, man. I gotta go with Kanye, and I loved him.
Whoa, okay.
I loved him.
Who beat you listening to first, Kanye or Dre?
Dre.
Okay.
Dre. It's what it comes down to is when it come down to making like a song that I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? It's like the way that nigga position the singer is like what part he got him coming in at, the different sound is his shit. He's Diddy and Dre like all roll into like one guy. You know what I'm saying? Because he's pressing the buttons. And he's bringing in, okay, I hear this. So he bringing in the choir. Then I hear this. And he bringing in the strings. You know what I mean? And then all of that shit, you sit down with your engineer and then y'all figure that it's a team. Kanye is a team of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's a collective of people. It's like a...
That's interesting, man. That's the most interesting Kanye take I heard in a while. He say, I don't care what he do publicly.
Yeah, he gonna do some shit. He gonna do some shit that you don't agree with for sure.
I mean, 808s and Heartbreaks to me was a masterpiece. To me.
Mm-hmm.
And that was probably the last good thing.
Oh my God.
That was, I mean, he didn't, it's just been different, and he's been different since then. His heart really broke. And I think it's...
No, I give you that. You know how some people be teetering all their life, they be teetering on the edge of like that mental health shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's one life event that pushed them over. It wasn't a car crash. It was mom. Because you could have prevented it. You got 2 elective procedures at one time. Like, you know what I mean? Like 2 elective procedures. Not like 2 life-threatening, like if I don't get this done, I won't survive. It's 2 elective procedures. And that's what ultimately led to her demise, unfortunately. And you know,
That's what's up, man.
I believe he was on some shit telling he blamed himself for that.
Man, if y'all haven't got to know Allyn Coleman, y'all tripping, man. This was going out. All right, let's go. Let's get back to you, though. Let's get serious before we get out of here. Okay. I'm sure you have goals that you want to reach, right? Mm-hmm. In your opinion, why haven't you reached them?
Because I'm lazy. I don't really like fucking with people. I kind of got social anxiety a little bit, and new people is like right up there on the list of things that make me, you know, a little anxious. And I don't know, people have ulterior motives and stuff. And some days I feel like dealing with it, and other days I only want to deal with their creative. So I guess I never put the person that I needed in place to really deal with the day-to-day kind of stuff that comes with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of, you know what I mean, taking care of it myself as opposed to doing that. So I say I'm my own biggest roadblock. You know what I mean? I got nobody to blame but me. But then again, I got stuff where I want it currently. In terms of like I'm producing out of my home. Like this, you know what I'm saying? You came to me to interview me and shit, and I'm very gracious for that. It's like I'm doing stuff at my pace when I want to do it, how I want to do it, and shit, that's the biggest blessing of all. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. All right. I'd like to know professionally, what's the biggest mistake you ever made, and how far back did it set you?
I done passed up on a lot of shit just because I didn't feel right about it. Professionally though, I'd say it'll be not networking sooner. Like around the time we started doing Remember the Titans, as late as that, which was like maybe 2.5 years ago. I didn't realize how important it was to actually go out here and, you know, bump shoulders and fucking slap hands with these niggas. I didn't really understand the importance of that. And Scooter, or Homicide Wayne, he's the one that showed me, like, bro, this is what you got to do. So after that opened doors. I want to say we met you together, me and Scooter.
I did, yeah.
You know, with the Flip 5 stuff, and that was something. And that was something that he did. You know what I mean? And that was his vision and his foresight. He's an excellent businessman. So when it came to that, he showed me that, like, basically how important it was to go out here and, like, you know, like physically show these guys like, okay, hi, I'm Allyn Coleman and this is what I do and all of this other stuff. And then from there I kind of took the ball and kind of ran with it, you know what I mean? And we are where we are now. Like,
that's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, last question, man, and don't punk out on this question, all right?
I won't.
Who is the worst rapper you ever heard on a radio station?
The worst rapper?
Yeah.
J Mac.
You know what? I can't even be mad about that, man. This is Smoking Word, man. I'm hanging out with Allyn Cole, and that's how we get down, man. I appreciate you for smoking one with me, man.
Man, I appreciate you for coming and, you know what I'm saying? Fucking with me, for
man.
real, for real.
That's what's up. It's promo time, man. You got 2 cameras. Do your thing, man.
Hey, man, first of all, shout out Spoken Word.
Matter of fact, use that camera.
Oh, okay, we
Yeah,
right here.
yeah.
Shout out Spoken Word, man. Thank y'all for having me, man. I want to say, shit, No One's Coming to Save You is out right now. All streaming platforms. Go check it out, man. You might like something. Might hear something you like. We gonna start shooting videos for it. We got videos coming. I got some stuff coming with Wired Up. You know what I mean? I got some stuff coming with Rapping Queen. I got some stuff coming with a few different artists. Boss Lady J, I got some stuff coming. Fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
And in the words of my homie ESG, bow.